Think about it. Every single day, you're logging into, well, dozens of places, right? And you're probably using your email address and your phone number for pretty much all of them. They're basically the master keys to your entire digital life. But what if those keys could be copied by, well, just about anyone? We're going to dig into the massive vulnerability that's sitting right at the heart of our online world. Let's explore why our digital front door is kind of wide open and how we might just build a bank-grade vault to protect it.
Okay, so first, let's just get a sense of the scale we're talking about here. That number you're looking at, $1.2 trillion, that's the projected cost of cybercrime every single year by the end of 2025. And look, this isn't just some abstract problem for giant corporations. It's a global crisis that hits every single one of us through stuff like fraud, identity theft, and attacks on the services we rely on every day.
So you've got these cyber criminals, right? They're using super smart AI. They're launching these massive attacks. And you have to ask yourself, where's the weak point in the system? Is it some company's firewall, a government server? Well, turns out the answer is actually a lot closer to home. It's the very information we use to prove who we are.
And that right there brings us to our first big topic, the problem with you. And when I say you, I'm talking about your personal identifiers, your email and your phone number. The very tools we've been given for access have become our biggest security flaws. So here's the fundamental problem. Our logins depend on information that pretty much never changes. Our email, our phone number. But these things were never designed to be secure keys. Once a hacker gets them from a data breach, and they will, they have a permanent way to target you for all sorts of nasty stuff like financial fraud and straight-up identity theft. Just look at all the ways this current system can break. I mean, we all know about data breaches and phishing attacks, but hackers are getting way more clever. They use social engineering to trick you into just giving up information. They can even pull off something called SIM swapping, where they literally hijack your phone number straight from your carrier. It's a system with just so many points of failure.
Okay, so it's pretty clear the old model is busted. So what's the alternative? Well, it's not about just adding more locks to a flimsy door. It's about completely redesigning the door itself. And this right here, this is the perfect way to think about it. On the left, you've got the old way. It's like a public lobby. It's crowded, your name is basically on a public directory, and you're just exposed. But the new way? That's a bank-grade vault. It's private, it's soundproof, your identity is shielded, and you're protected before an attack can even start. And that really gets to the heart of this new way of thinking. The goal isn't just to defend yourself better, it's to make yourself disappear as a target altogether. I mean, if criminals can't even see your real email or phone number, how can they aim their attacks at you? It's all about being proactive, not just reactive. Okay, so how does this whole bank-grade vault thing actually work? Well, it all comes down to this core technology, your anonymous ID. This is how you can prove you're you without ever actually revealing who you are.
The magic behind this is something called anonymous authentication. The best way to think about it is like a digital key that changes every single time you use it. Instead of giving a website your real email, you give it a secure, temporary code that says, yep, this person is legit. It proves it's you without ever revealing who you are. It's the best of both worlds, secure and private.
So what does this actually look like for you, day to day? It's really just 3 simple steps. First, an app on your phone generates a unique one-time code. Second, you use that code to log in or verify yourself. And that's it, you're in. And the best part? Your real identity, your email, your phone number, was never even part of the conversation. All right, so let's get to the good part. What's in it for you? What does using a system like this actually get you? This is all about the real, tangible benefits you'd see by taking back your privacy. Let's run through the big wins here. First off, way more privacy. Your personal info isn't just sitting on 100 different servers waiting to be stolen. And that directly leads to a massive reduction in identity theft. Plus, you get autonomy. You are back in the driver's seat, controlling your own digital identity. It's also just a way smoother experience. No more managing endless lists of passwords. And finally, it's just plain stronger security, with modern authentication baked right in. So where does this tech actually fit into your life? Well, pretty much everywhere. It can completely replace your standard username and password for logging in. It can be your multi-factor authentication, but way faster and more secure. It can even be used to prove you're a human and not a bot, or to verify your identity without having to upload a picture of your driver's license for the 10th time.
Now, you might be thinking, hang on, isn't this just a fancy password manager? And that's a really good question. Here's the difference. A password manager helps you organize your old, vulnerable keys. A system like this is about changing the locks on all the doors. The goal isn't just to manage your weak points, but to get rid of them completely and protect your actual identity.
And all of this really is pointing us toward the future of what identity even means online. This is about so much more than just a clever app. It's a fundamental shift in how we live our digital lives, and it's about taking back control of our own personal data.
Which really leaves us with one final and, I think, pretty important question. Our personal data is one of our most valuable assets, but for so long we've had almost no control over it. The technology to finally shift from that public lobby to a private bank-grade vault, well, it's here.